しちゃったの？
ごめん。2時間目の休み時間まで持たなかった。
どうせマサ先輩も千夏先輩も一緒なんでしょ。私ら成長期でして。
こいつらが食ってるのを見たら我慢。
仕方がないの。じゃあ3人とも適当なパンでいいんだよね。いつもすまないね。じゃあ私はジュース買っておいてあげる。
Grinning wryly, Nana runs off to the school store.
ななこちゃん、俺も行く。こうは場所取りしといてくれ。
了解。いつもの場所でいいんだな。
It's a lunch break like any other.
今日もいい天気。
ああ、上履きで外へ出ちゃいけません。空。
靴履かせて。
仕方がないな。
As Sayan put on her shoes, it's not an unusual sight at all, really. The only thing that's off is that Minazuki sisters, who are always first, haven't appeared yet.
空のやつ。
アキ先輩。
Speaking of the devil, Sora runs over to us. She's accompanied by Makoto, who gives us a little
お
bow.
はよう。遅かったね。
遅かったな、二人とも。なんだ空、気分でも悪いのか？
ちょっと朝ごはんを食べ過ぎちゃって。
She rubs her stomach with a mildly pained face. This reminds me of what Aki told me yesterday.
そう。同じ魂を持つに至る。同じような状況に同じ感情を示す。
I only shake my head and chase Aki's words away. Ku and Sora are different entities. I can't let myself mind it too much.
朝飯食いすぎたって、もう昼飯の時間なんだけど。
いろいろと事情があるのよ。深く込み入って複雑回帰な事情が。
They're very profound. Can't even imagine what they are. Notice that Makoto doesn't look too great either. She's rubbing her stomach too.
朝早くから出かけてたみたいだけど。
私も行きたかったのに。違いますってば。まさか誰かさんであるまいし。そんなことより早くご飯にしましょうよ。
その状態でまだ食うか、お前。
そら、過食症。ほらほら、私のお腹のことなんかより早く。
はいはい。
I reach open my shoe locker, then stop. Realize that's slightly open and there's a cloth-like thing sticking out of it. Carefully look inside and see a cube tightly wrapped in cloth.
やったー、またも差し入れだね。いやいや、こうも人気者で困っちゃうよね。
また。
ちょっと、いたずらって何よ。いつも心のこもった贈り物ばっかりじゃないの。ちゃんと思い返してみなさいよ。
エイリアン風の弁当が記憶に、他にもあれから。
溶けて上履きに張り付いたチョコレート。素敵に不気味なエイリアンの。あれはきっと
そうそう、意味不明な脅迫状にしか思えない手紙。
私はあなたの秘密を確かにいたずらとしか思えない品々だけど、それは全部不幸な手違いっていうか、あのね、オーラが見えるの、なんとなく。
I'm getting used to Sora acting like this. She's definitely involved in these pranks, but I have no idea what she's thinking. Though I enjoy seeing her like this, it's like she's infecting me with her optimism.
何がおかしいのよ。
You look stupid.
いや、別にそんなことより早く昼飯にしようぜ。
I take the cubic box and walk into the garden. The cube was actually a 3-layered lunchbox wrapped in a thin cloth.
三段重ねの重箱ね。こんなもの博物館以外で現物を見るのは初めてだ。
風呂敷もとてもアンティーク。オークションに出せば売れそうな予感。きっと大事な品だから売っちゃダメです。食べた後は靴箱に戻しておけばきっと誰かさんが回収してくれるから。
はいはい。
お待たせみんな。
Mouse and Shinatsu come with buns and juice in their hands.
お疲れさん。あれ、菜の葉？
なんか用事ができたらしいよ。すぐに戻るから先に食べててくれってさ。
ね、こう、なにその大きな箱。また下駄箱に謎のいたずら。だからいたずらじゃありませんって。さあこう、早
It's
速
not
開
a
けてみてよ。
prank, damn it.
あ
I reach for the cover, but then stop. Feels like I'm about to open a Jack in the
あ、開
Box.
けてみても大丈夫。
いいからさあ一緒に開けてあげるから。
Soda puts her hands over mine and opens the cover before I even have a chance to argue.
ほー。
おやまあ。
見た目はまともだな。
Oh, it actually looks normal. Box is full of nice looking side
見
dishes.
た目はまともってこの豪華で新鮮なお弁当を前にしてその感想はあんまりじゃないのかしら。
豪華なの認めるけど。
Eel, pickled plums, tempura, watermelon, liver, ginger, eggplant, and soba.
食い合わせ最悪じゃないか。
今時何そんな古臭いこと言ってるのかしら。では早速ダメですよ。まずは送られたコウが食べないと。そうだよね。まずはコウに毒味してもらった方が安全かもしれないね。
Everyone focuses on me.
毒味って。
毒なんか入ってるわけがないじゃないの。ああもうじれったいわね。
Soda grabs the chopsticks, takes something slimy, and sticks it in front of my face.
牡蠣かよ。
ほらほら口を開いてさ。
おいやめろ。そんなことしなくても自分で食うから。
いいからあーんしなさい。今時本当に貴重。あーわ。
Say already. Knowing her, she won't back down until I eat it. Whatever, I'll just do it.
それでよし。
She pushes the oyster into my mouth. Texture is soft and it's full of the taste unique to seafood.
どう？美味しいでしょ？
ああ、まあ
I'm not lying. But honestly, Soda's face is hitting me way harder than the taste. It's so close and her expression is so new it makes my heart skip a beat. I'm embarrassed as hell right now. What the hell am I doing? Everyone's watching.
ちょっと何を顔赤くしてるのよ。
そんなお前だって顔赤くしてんじゃねえか。
ちょっとそらどさくさに紛れてあんたコウと一体何してんのよ。誰が好き好んで。私の方こそよく考えたらどうしてコウなんかにこんなことして。
Soda pushes the chopsticks on Chinatsu, or more like Chinatsu takes them from her, picks up some sides and sticks them out to me.
どう？今度は私の番。あんして。さあ。ほらほら。
あのな。おいマサ。
お前らの漫才は正直見飽きた。
同感。そっか。だったら口移しで。
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, what? Before I could say anything, Chinatsu puts the food into her mouth and wraps her arms around my neck.
やめ。おいいくらなんでもそりゃ。
やめんか渚千夏。まったくこの爽やかなお日様の下であなたの冗談はどうしてそう下品なの。
How dare you?
先に始めたのは嫉妬見苦しいよ水無月空。誰が嫉妬なんか。なんで私がこんなのに嫉妬しなきゃいけないのよ。
Chinatsu's and Soda's argument gives me a chance to break free. As I sigh, someone hands me some tea. Thanks, Makoto. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be her. It's Makoto. She looks slightly troubled by the situation, but she's smiling.
マコトちゃんは本当に。
I go and rub her head. She turns red and looks down. It's pretty adorable.
天ぷら羨ましい。
いいよアキネ。どうせこの量は一人。
コウは本当にいい子。
Finally, I get to eat my lunch. The weird lunch is actually pretty good. And once it gets going, the mood becomes as peaceful as always. Blue sky, the white buildings of Seishu, the green all around us, everything here seems pleasant. They're just extensions of my everyday life, but I feel like these moments will become really precious memories once I stop being a student. As I enjoy the peaceful moment, we're finally joined by Nanoha.
おう遅かったなナノハ。
ごめんね。担任の先生に用事を頼まれちゃって。お昼ってのに気が利かない先生だね。なのはあんまり便利に使われてちゃダメだぞ。大丈夫ですよ先輩。それに先生困ってましたから。
She's as nice as always. Great friends. Suddenly, a sharp pain pierces my stomach.
こう？おいどうした？
いきなり。
And it's just getting worse. It really hurts. I can't even sit anymore.
まさか本当に毒入り弁当だったんじゃないよ。お弁当
I slowly open my eyes and see Nano appearing into the lunchbox.
それ牡蠣だよね。まさか生のままで食べちゃったの？まだシーズンには早いよ。今の時期お弁当に生牡蠣なんて危ないよ。そうだったの？さすがエコロジー娘ってこう落ち着いてみんな。マサ保健室に運ぶの手伝って。
おう姉さんも大丈夫だから落ち着
My friends raise me up from the grass.
しっかりして。誰よ。もうニコ。
My body's all sweaty. The fate is so great that my consciousness starts to fade. Last thing I see is Sora. Her face is pale and she's shaking wildly. Of course. Ooh, memories.
気がついたかね。
Hi. A girl's looking down at me. It's Nai. Turn my neck and see the interior of the familiar clinic. Oh yeah, I suddenly felt really bad, and I see Sora's and Rain's pale faces as one. Rain? Oh yeah.
外傷は軽かったが、内臓が少々傷つい、傷を塞いで修復なのを注入した。2、3日もあれば立てるようになるだろう。
She says that while removing blood-covered gloves that are clearly too big for her. It has to be Rain's blood. The thought hurts me.
しかし、店の前に行き倒れが2人いるかと思えば。
Looks like Rain and I both collapsed at the entrance to our destination.
私が見つけなかったらどうなっていたかと思うと、まあ礼とかはいらん。これも商売の一だ。
I look at Rain's face. Her face is still pale and her body's a bit sweaty.
今は寝かせておいてやれ。体内ではナノマシンが突貫工事の真っ最中だ。再構成は時期終わるだろうが、それまでは意識も朦朧としているだろうしな。それに君も一緒に倒れていたんだぞ。気分はどうなのかね。
急に胃が痛くなって。
Shift my attention to the state of my body. It's not too bad. My head still aches a bit, but the stomach ache is gone like it was never
疲
there.
労が重なっていたのだな。あと何か精神的に重大な衝撃を受けたか。まあまだ少し寝ていたまえ。
Nai returns to her room. I look at Rain again. She's still pale, but it looks like she's sleeping soundly. I come closer and hold her hand. It's both soft and warm. This reminds me that she always did this to me whenever I was undergoing the flashback treatment. I feel like that always made me calm down. I hope I can do the same to her so she can calm down, have a good sleep, and heal properly. She seems to be a bit better than before, but the nanos are ate some of her calories, so she looks a bit haggard. I take her hand again. Rain slightly opens her eyes and looks up at me.
起こしちゃったかい？
ごめんなさい。
ごめんって。
ごめんなさい。私がすぐ。
She speaks as though sleep talking, and tears gather in her eyes. She's not fully conscious. What's she apologizing for, though? All I'm getting from this is that Rain's tortured by guilt. She's saddeningly weak at the moment.
私が。
バカ。レイ。
Grasp her hand more tightly.
こうし。
ああ、俺だよ。
私お願い。
She plays like a scared child. Her hands are shaking as she grasps my hand back. I've never seen her so fragile. Everything she whispers makes me unbearably melancholic.
レインは俺のパートナーなんだ。そばにいたければずっとそばにいるよ。
I gently stroke her hair. Rain closes her eyes while holding back her tears. Her expression changes from one of sadness to one of
今
peace.
は休んで。ずっとここにいるから。
She shakes her head a little before going back to sleep. I hear her orderly breathing.
もしかしてまさかひょっとしてあなたの言うその人って。はい、あの人です。あの人こそ私にとっての。あなた目が悪いなら素直にメガネかけた方がいいわね。視力は 2.0 で視力矯正手術を受けたんだ。じゃあ昔の錯覚はきっぱりと忘れなさい。違います。あの人は危ないところで私を助けてくれたのです。
When? What? Oh! Wait, was it with Chinatsu, right? Was that who that was? Because, yeah, when we first met the, Hoshu guys? Is that what this... Hosho? Honshu? Whatever the fuck that other school is called? When Chinatsu and Ko first encountered them, Gilbert was harassing a woman. Right? But then Ko and Chinatsu stepped up and, like, told the woman to get out of there, and then they took the brunt of the attack and whatnot. was that Rain then? Because we did know that Rain went to the same school and that she got frequently picked on by those guys. And Rain herself even said that Gilbert at one point was obsessed with her, right? So I could see then why she would say a knight in shining armor, yeah. Okay. Interesting.
あいつがあなたを？はい。私、嫌な男に付きまとわれていて、あの男は本当に危険な男なんです。表向きは優等生で、プラスインまでしていますが。
Fragments of the past pass through my mind, making tears well up in my eyes.
クラス委員としては登校拒否のクラスメイトを見過ごせないんだ。悩みなら僕たちが聞いてやる。
The anger from when he almost kissed me by force, the disgust from when he touched me like we're close, the fear from when he almost kidnapped me.
でも、所詮は学園生なんでしょ？誰も信じてくれませんよ。あの男は二重人格みたいに狡猾で、おまけに父親は政治結社の大物で。ひどい話ね。そんなひどいやつに付け狙われているなんて。あの男は公言しているんです。私がいつか。
On the verge of crying, I fall silent for a moment.
私の体を奪うって、私を恥ずかしめて逆らえないようにしてやるって。私は人間で女の子なのに、どうしてそんな悪魔みたいなことができるの？
The sadness and fear make me nauseated.
そうなんだ。だから自分の学園にも行かずに。
Feel a hand on my shoulder, coupled with a gentle voice. Unable to hold it, I just start crying. Sora gently caresses my head.
で、あいつがその絵に描いたような危険。
Unable to talk, I just nod over and over.
そっか。へえ。あいつでも少しは世の中の役に立ってたんだ。
Interesting. So I'm guessing some kind of residual thing also exists in Rain too, because Rain saw that apparition in cyberspace, whoever it may or may not be. Well, that's the thing. Aki said that, but when... So Ko asked the question of like, is there anyone else whose brains are linked other than mine and Sora's? Which implied that his brain was linked to something in a similar way, I think is what it was going for. But then he asked Aki if there was anyone else, and that's when Aki's like, me no Taki no more. So is Rain also connected in this fashion? In whatever makes Sora and Ko special? Maybe?
はい。私を守ってくれた人は。きっとそんな危ないやつって知らなかっただけだと思うわよ。あいつ女の子が関係すると見境。しかし、でも見知らぬ女の子のために見境をなくせるなんて素晴らしすぎます。でも広い学園でよくあいつを見つけたね。マザーに相談したら。まさかそんな個人情報をマザーが流出しちゃったの？ちょっとだけ違い。あなたの横であなたを見ている男の子が私。
A vague image forms in my head. One of a man standing in the chapel, shining with the morning sun. That alone is enough to make the blood rush to my head. My heart beats so hard it could burst.
マザー公認なんだね。
Wait, so have the presents been from Sora or have they been from Rain? Because clearly Sora doesn't have like a favorable outlook on Ko, but clearly she gets along with Rain here. And we know Rain couldn't cook to save her life, right? Sora folds her arms and thinks about something.
わかった。じゃあ応援する。
She puts her hands together and says that as though singing.
あのバカにあなたはもったいないと思うけど、あなたみたいなしっかり者ならきっとあのバカチンを全倒してくれそうだし。それって任せて。私がキューピッドになってあげる。そんなに好きなら告白して結ばれな
I'll
くち
be
ゃ間違い
your
よ。
Cupid. Good God. Same before the chapel, Sora raises her hand into the air.
おお。
I meekly do the same.
こんな時間に作戦。それは彼氏の好物が詰まったお弁当を作って好感度アップ。お弁当？あのバカ、餌をくれる女の子にはデレデレになるから。そのくせ肥えた舌でもないから勝ったも同然よ。でもお弁当を差し入れて美味しいお弁当を食べてもらって感激しているところ。
As I feel a bit left behind, Sora twists her body a little and pokes me.
すみませんね、ござ。私、あなた様の勝手な感じで。それはひょっとして。まあ、そんな感じ。早速準備に取り掛かろう。
Sora firmly takes my hand.
でも、こんな時間みんなが起きる前に終わらせなくっちゃ。大丈夫。多少騒いでも起きないよ。ああ、ちょっと待ってください。大丈夫。上がって。みんなぐっすり眠っているから。お邪魔します。
Sora leads me through the hallway, look in all directions.
ここがあの人の住んでいる。なんだか温かな雰囲気がする。ここにいると妙に心が落ち着きます。
Suddenly, someone walks out of the dorm.
お姉ちゃん。あれ、まこちゃん。あなたこそ冷めちゃったその人。この子は私の親友なの。ちょっと。
And that's how Makoto got roped into the schemes then.
さて、じゃあメニューは何にする？ちなみにあいつの好みは和風家庭料理ね。何？洋風の方が得意なの？そうだよね。あなたのイメージからすればフランス料理のお弁当とか。私恥ずかしながらでした。
My cheeks heat up. I get an urge to run away. My legs are actually backing down on their own.
そらさ、そりゃ私も助けてあげたい。こういうのは自分の手で。
Yeah. I would love to help, but this time she's the one to back away.
でも頑張ろう。二人で力を合わせれば。ほら、女三人寄ればかしましって言う。
Before we knew it, it was near dawn.
そらさ、食の方ももう私なんだか気分が悪くなる。そらさんたちは少し休んでくださいね。じゃあ。
Sora sits down on the floor and falls asleep just a few seconds later.
ごめんなさい。やっぱり私ってダメな女の子。お料理も下手で、せっかくみんなが手伝ってくれてるのに。ちょっと。
Makoto hesitantly pulls on the edge of my apron.
はい。お魚沸騰してから。
You need, when boiling fish, you need to wait until the water boils. Yeah, typically. Of course, so it's just like, yeah, throw it in there. It'll cook eventually.
お肉長く茹でちゃ誠の伺って。
I quickly, firmly grab Makoto's
師
hand.
匠、私に料理の手ほどきを。
Isha.
できた。おいしい。合格だよ。うわあ、ごめん。おかげさまで無事を。うわすごいすごい。見た目はちょっと悪いですけど、それなら大丈夫。パッパカパッパッパー。ナノの素。現代科学の集大成たるナノマシンがお料理の見た目を補正してくれる便利なものが。寮の先輩にもらったの。正規ルートでは流通してない。
Is that why all the food looks fucking weird?
お姉ちゃん、ダメ。さあ急ごう。みんなが起きる前に学園へ行かなく。
Oh my god. That's why all the food looks fucking weird, because she keeps dumping nanomachines on it. What the fuck? How much time has passed since I started this? Feels both long and short at the same time. Keep on grasping Rain's hand as if praying. Rain lightly opens her eyes. Her hand tightens around mine.
すまないレイン。
もう夕方なんです。
She looks outside. The little sunlight that cuts through the clouds, giving the town an orange tint.
最近日が沈むのが早いよ。
12月ですからね。
I mean, it is December, actually. She continues staring at the town, looking slightly melancholic. There's a pile of junk in the street, notable for its high amount of
あれ
green.
ってクリスマスツリーみたいだな。
Make me think of what could have
戦
been.
争さえ起きていなければこの街もクリスマスで賑わっていたんだろう。
そうですね。そんな時期だったのです。
Keep looking at the trees. Christmas. Gray Christmas. Usual headache assaults me again. Not completely sure, but I feel like it's been getting worse lately.
とにかくまだ
はい。でも少し落ち着かなくて。
じゃあ少し話。レインはクリスマスの思い出ってあるの？
クリスマスといえば母と一緒に食べたケーキの味をね。
Rain vaguely
クリス
smiles.
マスはいつも母と一緒でした。二人でお菓子やお料理を準備して。
そうか。楽しかったんだな。
はい。母は少し頼りない人で、得意なのはお菓子を作ったりすることだけで。だからクリスマスはやたら張り切って、いつも二人じゃ食べきれない量の。
Rain squints nostalgically. Her smile seems profoundly sad.
仲のいい親子だったんだ。
今思えばどこか姉妹のような親子です。
それでレインはしっかり者に育ったわけ。
そうでもありませんよ。私も母と同じ。昔は臆病で自信のかけらもない女の子でした。
She emphasizes girl and now makes a bitter smile.
今のレインを見ていると
知識はあっても世間知らずで、だからこそ怯えていたんです。例えば私、学園生の頃は男の子が怖くて。
レインだったら適当に話しかけても男の8割は喜んで乗ってきて。
友達にもそう言われましたけどあの頃は、いえ、今でもちょっと実感できる。
The response hurts my heart. Looks like Rain is less familiar with love than I thought. It slightly reminds me of myself from my memory.
そこで友達がアドバイスだったら何かきっかけを作って。
いいアドバイスだ。
けど私、きっかけを作ることすら失敗してしまう。
いかにも女の子の話しかけるだけなら帰り道で待ち伏せ。
そうストレートにいかないから少女なんですよ。物語のように関係が進む。だからこそ失敗をしてしまうもの。
そんなもん。でもそんな慎重すぎる過去があってこそ今の行動力を持ったレインになった。
ええ、私だって生まれた時から軍人ではありません。
Rain smiles, but
それにしてもレインがそこまで入れ込むってことはよっぽどいい男だった。
it slightly upsets me,
え
really.
え、もちろん好きけれど、それ以上に
That's a line I didn't expect.
空気。その人の周りにはいつも友達や女の子がいて騒いだり、正直それを見ているだけで幸せ。あの頃の私はその輪に自分が属することはい
わゆる向こう側って感覚だな。
I remember the feeling of alienation I felt back in Midspire. She must have felt something similar back then.
それつ自分の気持ちを押し殺すのではなく。
She looks at me, not even blinking. Her blue eyes are wet. The somewhat passionate gaze makes my heart skip a beat. So is the fact that Rain's connected to both Sora and Ko the fact that Ko is able to see Rain's memories? Right? He's experiencing memories that are not only his own, but also Rain's. Because that's what I was saying the first time we saw one of Rain's memories. I'm like, why the hell am I seeing a memory of Rain's? That doesn't make sense. But if she has this connection to Sora in the same way that Ko did, then yeah, that would make sense. I want to embrace and kiss her, but
もうそろそろ眠くなったんじゃないか、レイン。
oh, but she's sleepy. I don't think that's the reason you shouldn't embrace and kiss her right now, dude. Do you not remember how well that went over last time? I just seal those urges away, yeah.
まだ。
Strange look in her eyes slightly
よかっ
fades.
たらコウさんの思い出話もお聞かせ。
クリスマスの思い出でいいのかい？
ええ。
Christmas, huh? I searched my memories, specifically the ones from my early childhood.
本当に幼い頃は親父が珍しく帰ってくる日だった。いつも親父はケーキとおもちゃを持って。でもいつからか親父がだんだん家に寄りつかなくなって。クリスマスは一人ぼっちだけど菜の葉が気を利かせてクリスマスに誘ってくれるようになった。
菜の葉さん、昔から優しい人だったんですね。
ああ だけど菜の葉の邪魔をしてるみたいで申し訳なかった。それに帰るときは妙に寂しい気分になって。他にはアキネーと2人でクリスマスを祝ったこともあったな。聖なる夜は黒ミサのような惨状になっちゃって、でも楽しかった。腹を抱えて笑ったのは久々だった。
そうですか。アキさん、昔から愉快な人だったんですね。
She listens to my boring stories like she's really enjoying them. Suddenly, something seems to squirm deep in my heart. Kisaragi Dorm flashes through my mind. Feels like the feelings of the past are about to take me again. I want that right now, so I stop trying to remember and leave it at that.
この話、レインは聞き飽きてたんじゃないかな。
いえ、コウさんから楽しかった昔の思い出を聞くのが
そうか、以前の俺って暗い話ばかり。
お互い様です。私も学園時代のことを打ち明けたのだ。
Rain smiles and nods. There's a full smile on her face, but there's tears at the edges of her eyes. Next moment, she jumps to embrace me. She's holding on to me while still in
レイ
bed.
ン、
あと少しだけ、もう少しだけ。
Her tone is sad for some reason.
シグナルの反応が途絶え
Agent program cuts in, making me snap out a little. I'd shown the signal from Anand's collar to an agent program, and now it's gone. Did CDF or GOAT retrieve it? It seems kind of sudden, though. If Dominion left the collar where Anand logged out and it vanished now,
ミニオンたちにも
that's the natural conclusion. It was the industrial area, right? I want to go there and find out what's going on. I also want to know where Anand is. Most importantly, I need to go to Dominion and give them the kind of thanks they deserve for hurting Rain. Look around the clinic. The entrance is kind of noisy.
また君か。あのな、一応ここは隠れた存在なんだよ。
そんなこと言っても俺
わかったわかった。その腕はどうした？せっかく繋げてやったのに。
And now it's gone again.
すまねえ。またボケた。ついでにこいつの片足も。
They've probably been injured in some riot. These wounds are the kind you get on a battlefield. There are tons of patients lining up at the entrance. I should probably refrain from pushing through them and going out in reality. Pretend to sleep and bring myself closer to Rain's bed. Knowing the men forcefully enter the treatment room.
そら、処置終わり。そのくらいで泣くな。男の子だろ。
ありがとうございます。
特別に500年ローにしといてやる。分かったらサインをしてさっさと帰れ。さあ、次はドイツだ。バカ野郎、いっぺんに来るんじゃない。治療を受けたかったらちゃんと並んでくれ。違う、ここに来た順じゃない。
Listening to her shouting, I close my eyes. Sweet dreams. Next thing I know, I'm in the ether. And that is where I'm gonna have to wrap it up for today. So, man, I don't. We learned a lot. We learned a lot. So this is where I started today, in a flashback that was after the mind hack. Right, so in this in everything that happened, we ran to Midspire, got, essentially put on like house arrest there, or no, we were like undercover there. Then something happened. What? Why did we get arrested? We got arrested at some point. Why did we get arrested? Wow. This just happened. That's the thing. And I think part of it is like the actual gameplay of this game is like I get so invested in that sometimes I forget. That's more in the forefront of my mind than shit that happened prior. At some point, Rain and Co got arrested in the Midspire. Why? Because I remember we were there. Right. After their little date around Midspire, she pulled out the cube that was like, we can hack into the internet with this. And then they did. Uh-huh. Why? What did we do in the internet? Because I remember at one point, I don't remember what actually happened while they were online. What the fuck? All I remember is at some point after some kind of... Oh! No. They didn't go in together, that's right. Ko logged onto the little box, and Rain was like, yeah, I'll follow you. But then Rain ended up going to the CDF building, yes, where Anon was. There we go. Okay, so I'm starting... The fact that I have to like sit here and really think about shit that just happened like 5 hours ago is fucking wild. Let alone imagining some of the shit I've forgotten since like, you know, way back here in the first recording session. But yeah, we found Anon. We had the whole fight against Gilbert's subordinates. Yo, Rain went through what she did. Then we got arrested. They let us go. Ko assaulted her. Then they pretend nothing happened. Then Moss is like, come train my boys. Then Dominion shows up, punches a hole in Midspire. And then we go in there. We took care of business, but then Anon got taken by Dominion. We fought Masa to get out of Midspire, and now we're here. Okay, I'm all caught up. God, the fact that I have to refresh myself just at the end of a recording. Not even at the beginning of the next recording, at the end of one that just happened today, mere hours ago, I have to refresh myself again. This is why at the beginning of this recording session, right, I loaded this up and I was like trying to do my usual recap, and I was like struggling to put pieces together. Because as you can see from these dates, the last recording session was recorded on November 24th. Today is December 8th. That is 15 days apart. I was already missing pieces of memory 5 hours apart, let alone 15 days. Oh, good lord. But yeah, I'm all caught up. I know where I'm at. I got a good rundown of what happened in this recording session. Oh wow. But yeah, and that's the thing, like everything about just the setting of this game is just so wild that to try to take, as you're taking in all these smaller details, like I kind of start to lose the bigger picture. When they're like, oh, CDF's doing this, and then there's the GU, which has GOAT, and GOAT is doing this. And then there's Anon, there's Dominion, there's all these various factions at play, trying to keep in mind what faction is aligned with what figurehead is aligned with what faction, all the various things, and then also seeing all the flashback memories and trying to see how those piece together, and especially that last like hour or so, like seeing how the pieces, watching as like how Rain ties into the flashbacks. There's so much going on that like I start to lose bits and pieces though. I start to think about it, it's like there's a lot. There's just so much. And the fact that you're essentially working between two worlds, like the real world and the virtual world, and just trying to keep everything in line of like what's connected where, who's connected to what. It's a lot. But that said, I am enjoying this. I am very invested to see where we go from here. But yeah, like I said, I am going to wrap this one here for today. It's either we're going to be a quick jump cut or a quick transition. Regardless, I'll see you in the next one. I can't guarantee I'll know anything. But until then, peace. What is up, everyone, and welcome back to some more Baldr Sky. In the previous recording session, quite a lot went down. That's how a lot of these recording sessions go down. A lot happens. This game loves to pack a lot into its runtime for sure. Now I gotta stop and remember like how the previous one started, because like I remember like the last bits of leading up to where we are now. Like they were in the Midspire, but then they got arrested. But then there was the Dominion attack, so then they got involved there. They tried to protect the mayor. Dominion kidnapped the mayor. And then there was a showdown between Ko and Masa because Masa's like, listen, I got orders. I'm going to have to arrest you. And Ko's like, I'm not going to do that. Well, I mean, there was an option. You could just be like, yeah, you're right, bud. Cuff me. Take me in. But obviously that was not the right way to go about it. And yeah, then we escaped to Suzushiro, where we went back to Noi's place. And Noi's getting like surrounded by people needing medical assistance because there's chaos in the streets. That's about where we left off. At least from what I double checked in the backlog here. Like we were in Noi's place. We heard the sound of like people. Here I can just pull up the backlog and show. Yeah, like people are trying to get in line to get treatment from Noi. And then Ko closes his eyes, he wakes up in the ether. We're going ether mode. So yeah, that's just what I remember happening towards the end of the last recording session. I don't remember exactly how it started. I don't know exactly what revelations were covered in the last recording session. That's the thing. It's not that I don't remember what happened, it's just that I don't remember what was in the last recording session and what was in the one before that. I don't know where the line was drawn there. But yeah, that's where we're at now. Chaos happened in Midspire. Ko and Rain got out of it. And now they're at Noi's place. Just plotting their next moves. 'Cause I don't know what their next move. Well, we have. They mentioned something about what their next moves are. I don't remember exactly. I'm sure we'll find out as we keep going. So anyway, without further ado, let's just jump into it, shall we? I feel like approaching it through cyberspace suits me best. Set the industrial area as the target address and go there. I have target moves from one point in the ether to the next. Suddenly find myself in an unfamiliar structure. The coordinates check out. It's unwelcoming and gray in color. First glance, it looks like a simple factory, but... Oh Christ, I have to jump into combat immediately? Okay. Damn, I just started recording, man. Could you give me a little bit of a breather? Plug-in common formation option, equipment display obtained. No. Heat charge. Drill. Sliding kick. Holy good lord. I do remember I developed a lot of stuff that I ended up not actually being able to get any use out of. I do remember that much. Yeah, tell me about heat charge. Well, what's the heat charge all about? Fill me in. A number of extremely powerful firearms exist among your arsenal. The Gatling gun is one such weapon. Jesus. Let's tear the enemy to shreds with it. Odd, it's out of bullets already. Truly a weapon not worth its weight. Is what you may think, but that isn't quite the case. Pay attention to the heat gauge when making use of it. Drawing the Gatling gun raises it slightly, and when we fire... See, it turns white based on the gauge's current value. Once the gauge turns entirely white, the attack ends. In simpler terms, the heat gauge being so low is what causes the Gatling to fire so little. What happens in the opposite case then? Oh, I see what we're doing. So you build up the heat gauge, you don't overheat, but you build it up, and then you pop into something that can then take advantage of the heat gauge and then just fucking blow. A significant amount of heat has been built up to now. Time to finish things off with the trusty Gatling gun. God damn! The more heat built up, the more powerful this weapon becomes. These are known as heat charge attacks. Heat charge attacks become far more powerful when used at the end of a combo, clearly. Okay, god damn. Okay, before we go to development, plugins. I've been meaning to get this health block thing for a while now. The enemy's heat gauge will gradually increase when knocked into the air. Ooh, that could be kind of good. Don't I have like an uppercut in one of my combos? Was there anything else here I needed? No, not really. Don't I have like, because I was like trying to create one, like a good upper air one. Yeah, I have the uppercut, right? Okay. Yeah, so that's the main combo I've been using, right? Whoops, wrong button. That's still pretty sick, though. Yeah, I got my missiles there. Now, see, if from that I could then go into a heat charge attack, imagine. Imagine, right? Imagine. Where's Gatling gun? Teach me Gatling gun. Like, how do I know an attack can use heat charge? That's what I want to know. How do I know it's a heat charge attack? Homing missile. That seems like fun. Arm shot? No. Because that's the thing, we have that Falcon drop move, but that only shoots directly above you. That wasn't that the thing? I was trying to look into getting like a decent anti-air, because I have this one, right? But they have to be directly above you for it to really be worthwhile. Yeah, I do remember that's something I wanted to look into. Fuck the landmine. Oh. So Falcon drop is a heat charge attack. Is that what I'm seeing there? That's what it looks like. But that's the problem, is like you need to get hit with it is the thing. Yeah, so like it is. So okay, that is a heat. All right. Now see, if I had a good heat charge attack that I knew was, I wish it would tell me, right? I wish it would just tell me here that it's a heat charge attack. Like where's Falcon drop at? It doesn't tell me it's a heat charge attack. That's what I need to know. I need to know I could get a good heat charge out of it. Ooh, with the number of hits increasing, the more the heat gauge is built up. So this looks ideal for use at the end of a combo. So that's definitely heat charge. So I guess we'll say in the description. Heat charge compatible. Okay, we'll say in the descriptions. Good. Show me what this drill looks like. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. What else we got? There is that for an anti-air. Do you want to look into that? Jumping knee. Compatible with aerial combos. I'd be interested to see how you could combo with that. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, so if you wanted to keep like the hand-to-hand combos going, starting with an elbow rush seems like a good idea. I'm not gonna lie. Starting with the elbow rush, go into it, and then bop bop with your straight punch to body blow, or body blow to straight punch, and then finish like with an uppercut, I guess. But no, save that for later. The uppercut's like the big finale. Then you hit him with the anti-air. Then you hit him with the heat charge. You know what I'm saying? Now we're cooking. We're cooking. Now we're cooking. We're cooking. I gotta take things into consideration. I gotta look at these things. I gotta like, because that's the thing. Not only do I have to like what looks good, but then I also have to like think about like where can I place it in the combo to where it's gonna work well, you know? This sounds like fun. Very interested in that, but I don't want to spend all that right away. Missile launcher still works fairly well, right? It's not a homing missile, but it still works. It still gets the job done. This drill sounds great. Seems to be the only heat charge attack I have that I can see. That is what it looks like. So I think it's worthwhile to get this drill. It's not going to be doing any big damage like a Gatling gun, but it's going to fucking do some shit. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. I also want to get the Lance, just because I want a better anti-air. The Falcon Drop, in theory, looks really cool, but if they're not directly above you, it doesn't do shit. This one, like, it seems like if they're in the air, it's more of like a diagonal thing, not a straight up thing. It seems a bit more useful. Elbow rush. Let me peep my equipment real quick. Let me peep my equipment. Right, I'd have to move spread bomb is the thing. That is the thing, isn't it? It's having to move around spread bomb. And yeah, like obviously the more you use weapons, the less it's gonna cost in heat. I don't know. Because beam sword into wire drag is big. I could definitely get rid of something here. What? Ooh. Okay. Replace the handgun with our missile launcher. Alright, hear me out. Now I gotta figure where I would need to put spread bomb here. If I were to do that, elbow rush into body blow, straight punch, spread bomb, or straight punch, uppercut. Like, replace handgun then with spread bomb. Alright. And first and foremost, before we go play on this, I need to go get elbow rush. And even with that, I still have enough to get this homing missile, so... Oh, actually, that is sick. Okay, that one missed, but that is kind of nice. I do like that. I'm down to fuck around with that. So let's replace our missile launcher with the homing missile, just to fuck around a bit. Keep that on normal dash, spread bomb on dash there. Ooh, actually I don't know about dash. Ooh. So let's go. Elbow rush into body blow, into straight punch, into uppercut, right? Alright, so you go low kick, beam sword, wire drag, boom, 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 right? And then, depending on where they go, I'd say go for drill, right? So maybe that, put drill there. Put spread bomb at long range. And put the falcon drop at close range. Or not the falcon drop. Is that what I want to do though? That is fun. Okay, that is kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. Damn it. Yeah, but you gotta get done just right. Yeah, if you're dashing, obviously it's gonna... Ooh, that's actually kind of sexy. I could hit it with the lance and then go in for the drill. Okay, no, we're kind of cooking here. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, ugh. That's the thing about finishing with the drill on that attack is because I end up pushing him so far away, right? God damn it. Reload it, god damn it. Wrong button. Yeah, see, I'm so far away that by the time I actually catch up to hit him with it, it's not gonna work. Yeah. Okay, but that's the thing. When I can pop off with it, I can kind of pop off with it. Okay, that's the problem. I can't be using it while I'm dashing, though. Wait, I'm curious. Can I get hit by my own missiles, like, on accident? No, they will smoke him instead. That is kind of nice, won't lie. I still got my homing missiles. Yep, we can bring it back like that. I still got my spread bomb. We can do that. So, okay, okay, 1 second. I'm gonna have to reset it because he's almost dead. Not exactly what I wanted to do. That's the thing, he's gonna be in range and we'll be able to... That's the thing, I don't want to make the lance long range though. Because like well, that's the thing, I need you to jump at me. I need you to jump at me. Okay. I think it's just something I'm going to have to test out. See how well the lance works at... Should it be more mapped to short range or long range? I think that's just something we're going to have to work with. Also, I forget what surge... Yeah. Oh, that's part of dashing. Oh, that's surge dashing, right? Where you charge at them, right? Yeah. I forget I can do that, honestly. The problem to me with that drill is the fact that yeah, that's the thing. Using it for dash is kind of rough. So I almost feel like maybe swap drill and lance so that while I'm so I can dash with that, but then when I want to actually set up the combo, right? I still got to make sure I'm getting into it though. So I can still pair with the lance. Yeah, I just have to play around with the lance to see what works best. Wrong button. Nope, not what I wanted. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to. I'm definitely cooking something. It's just trying to keep everything properly done. I think the homing missile will prove more useful the more I actually, you know, use it. Right now it's gonna be not gonna do too much because it's level 1, so I haven't had a chance to really cook it all with it. As long as I remember, drill is close range, not dash. No, switch it back. Switch it back. That just feels better to me, I'm not gonna lie. The only issue that comes with is, yeah, when I'm trying to like get away and I want to like use my spread. Well, that's the thing. In this position, I wouldn't really use the spread bomb. I'd go for the homing missiles. And I gotta fucking remember to take my fingers off the... Because that's a pretty fun combo right there. I get this for missiles. It's easier for them to avoid that though than it is for my regular missile launcher. Ah, 44 hit. Let's go. Now we're cooking here. We're cooking here. We're cooking. There's only so much I can do with practice, right? I got to get into the field and actually get this going. Wait, EX boosted kick? Whoa. Okay, so I guess that's if you want to attack from range. Because, right, Resonance Blade is, you know, pretty close. Assault Bardiche here. You gotta be... Can I... Ooh, wait, I never even considered that. Okay, so let me cook. Let me quit circling me, damn it. I need you, like, at my side here. God damn it, and then I was dashing. God damn it, the fucking missiles fucked everything up. Okay, yeah, hit him. Alright. Yep, I can follow the drill up into my fucking force crash. That's insane. That's insane. Fuck yeah, I can do that. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. We're cooking here. We're cooking here. Let me just double check. Nothing here I really cared about, right? Not really. Unless... I guess the one where it's like, oh, your homies are do more damage. I could definitely see the justification for that. And I do see this being useful. Enemies' heat gauge gradually increasing when they're knocked into the air, especially if I'm going to be doing that lance attack that does knock them into the air. Okay, but one more thing. Okay, it is the short range attack. So that means if someone's going to jump at me, so if someone does jump at me and I want to test out my new anti-air attack, I need to stop. Well, that's the thing. It's going to be short range. If I see them jumping at me, they're probably going to be... Damn, that's a good point. I'm going to have to get up close to him and then... Okay. I think I can cook with that. And then having spread bomb at long range. Spread bomb at short range could work, though. They could work. But it all depends on where it fits better to have lance. That's what it all depends on right now. So I think we're good. I've practiced as much as I can. I've labbed as much as I should. Let's jump into it. All right, let's jump into it.